سلام. با ذکر اینکه هر کی تویچ رو فیلتر کرده خره، قسمت 18 هم اگه اشتباه نکنم یا 18 هم یا 19 هم رو شروع میکنیم. از همین ابتدا متوجه میشیم که الوی، همین خانم که در روبرو قرار داره و میبینینش، نسبت به باد و طوفانی که تو این منطقه هست داره ریاکشن نشون میده. آخه شما چرا اینقدر دقت میکنید؟ مگه مثلا چه میدونم این بازیکنایی که شما دارید مثلا چه میدونم واقعا چطور اینقدر دقت میکنید؟ چرا اصلا دلیلتون چیه برای دقت کردن این همه زیاد؟ برای چی باید الان به همه جزئیات وای صدای این لباس جدیدش، صدای یه تیکه فلستوری میده، این رنگ لباسش، شلوارش، چروکاش، این که مثلا تو الان شیب وایساده یه پاش بالاتره یه پاش پایینتره، خیلی دارید دقت میکنید. اصلا ما لیاقت همچه دقتی رو نداریم. بعد اون نمیدونم کدوم خری برمیداره که تویچ رو فیلتر میکنه، من نمیدونم بیشو بذار ملت ببینن. حیوون آشغال عوضی. یه دونه سیستم استریمینگ داریم که اونم که فیلتر کردیم، دستتون درد نکنه. اونم نداریم دیگه. اصلا چه ایرادی داشت من نمیفهمم وقتی که مثلا آخه چرا اون برای استریمه چیشو داری سانسور میکنی؟ چیش باید فیلتر بشه؟ تو بولیزتو در بیاری جلو تویچ خودش قطع میکنه، نیاز به کارهای احمقانه تو نداره. شاید هم همون بار فیلتر شدن، چه میدونم بابا. پارمون کردیم، ما بریم سراغ مراحل اصلی. لول 21 میخواد دیگه، ما که لولمون 36ه. بدون بری باید بریم 300 تا هم بیشتر نیست. بابا ولمون کنید، خستمون کردیم هر روز توی الان این وبکمی که گرفتم، پلیستیشن HD کمی که گرفتم الان با ارزش چه میدونم ارزش الان بیشتر از اونه. بیشترم. من این برای تصویر هیچ وقت نداشتم، این جا رو نداشتم. اینم یکی از مزایای فیلتر شدن تویچه. چه مرگتونه آخه؟ چرا همه دست به همه جای آدم فرو میکنی؟ آفتاب تو کویر رو خاک تو سرتون بره. احترام دارم. و بریم یه ساعت این همه را تا اونجا. یه چیزی اینجا بود، چرا یه مش کوچولو هم بودا بلش کن. هنو لود نشده بازی کامل. موشی یه چیزی به اون بدی راکنی موشی همجوری تو کبیر داریم راه میریم. چوب چقدر داریم؟ 200 بیشتر نداریم. فقط چوب به اون بده.
We've wasted enough time. When do we retake Meridian? Careful where you walk. Each step has been paid for in blood.
دستش اینجوریه. اینا چون فقیرن اینجوریه.
Tomorrow, they said. It's been hundreds of tomorrows. There were no closer
آفرین.
to Meridian.
اینا بادیه نشینای اطراف هست. برای همین وضعیتشون بزرگ کنن.
Buy what you need, leave the rest.
چیزی واسه فروش نداریم. یه عالمه پول داریم. 9000 تا. چی بفروشیم واسه؟ میتونیم مارک هم کنیم. سل اینجا سریع میشه مارک کرد. نم که هیچی. اینجا که هیچی نداشتیم. فروخ همه رو اینجوری بهتره. تو چی داری؟ اسلحه جدید که نداری. این هم که گرفتیم. تو هم که این است که چیز میذاره. سوسر اونو نداره. پیدا میکنه. تا هم که لباس آخری گرفتیم. دیگه چی؟
Check out these wares.
The Sun Ring. Proud tradition of culture.
Stay off my focus.
If the eclipse catches you here, you'll be lucky if you survive long enough to wind up in that ring. Now we get to see if your attack on their focus network was entirely successful.
What are you talking about? Did I crash the network or not?
In theory, all should be well.
خیلی صداش عجب غریب زیاده.
Success. Welcome to the Citadel, Aloy. I'll check back with you in a moment. In the meantime, circulate.
I hear folks are disappearing in the night. Deserters, if you ask me.
Outlanders! If you want to hear about today's bounties, head for the throne room.
This must be some
You're not going to make any shards by standing out here. Filthy mercenary bottom feeders.
I'll take the shards, even if it means having to listen to Baha.
یاد پرنس آف پرشیا میفتم.
Should pay well.
By the glory of the sun revealed. Behold,
استخونه چابود اینجا.
radiant Edaman, the one true Sun King, the light in shadow, whose will is light and whose light is law!
I command Lucius Bahavas to speak in my behalf.
By the will of radiant Edaman does the sun glare down mercilessly upon the traitor Uthid. To the hunter who brings his head to us shall go a bounty of 500 shards.
More prisoners than royalty, don't you think? Love your hair. You and I need to chat, little huntress. The green tent down in Shadowside? I'll be reading.
Kind of busy.
We both know you're no killer for hire. Uthid is innocent. So come see me while there's still time to save him.
So, the way in I spoke of is right behind you.
You've got to be kidding.
Not at all. And you needn't worry about the Kestrels. They'll be too busy acting important to pay attention to you.
First time in the Citadel, gotta see the sun ring from on.
You won't find us nearly as lenient as the apostates.
Ah, they want us to see this,
When his
boy.
support is so sorely
It makes
needed.
quite an impression.
The balustrade. It's a short drop from there.
Another savage. At least it's not as bad as Meridian.
آره و برم پایین بعد برم اونجا.
If you're gonna watch some slaughter, this is the place to do it.
I don't like heights.
You worry me, boy. You worry me. Another manhunt. How many men and women can one tribe lose? Odin, leader of Odin's marvels. You've a fresh face. When you're less an eye or an ear or two, you'll fit right in. First impressions make the sale, except in this snake pit. They'll take whoever shows up.
This isn't your first job for the Shadow Karja?
Scared of their own shadows, Karja, more like. They spit on me, but the shards are good. Look at those nobles. I say noble, but you can't dress a rat in silk and call it a rat king, can you? Sunfall is a house of clay. If you were to stamp your foot, it would all crumble.
Shouldn't you all be setting out to hunt Uthid?
Have you never done this before? Whoever goes first just leads the others. Just take a load off and avail yourself of some Karja booze until someone sniffs out the trail. Then watch us seek out our prey, straight as a ravager's shot.
Are you... Do you think Uthid did what they're accusing him of?
I hope so. It'll make him more dangerous. My advice, it's best not to overthink such things.
اسم چیز بود؟
Overthink whether he's guilty or innocent?
You let all these thoughts in your head, you'll never make it as a mercenary. Only thing that matters is dead or alive. If they say alive, bring a rag to stuff in its mouth. But these days, no one wants alive.
Farewell, Odin.
Good hunting. If I should have cause to kill you, you won't suffer.
Oh, thanks.
و حالا اینجا که نمیتونم برم. از کجا باید برم؟ به اون قسم الله اکبر. ببین بالاتر که نمیره، برم پایین تر.
other side of the tower. Look for a vent.
I see you've been here before.
Obviously. Now, it's very important that you hear what I'm about to say. I've shown you the way in, but this humble vent marks a point of no return. Before you descend into the depths here, you should be fully committed, equipped, and focused. No distractions. If you have errands to run, do them first or hold your peace. I won't tolerate whining. Is that clear?
You'll tolerate what I give you, Silence. I didn't ask you along for the ride.
حالا اینجا هستم دیگه.
I'm heading down.
I've spent a lifetime trying to uncover the secrets of this world. Where the machines came from. How the old ones achieved such marvels only to fall into silence and death. A lifetime of failure. As year by year, decade after decade, I hit walls I could not break, doors I could never breach.
Hello.
Until a Nora huntress marched out of the savage east. And voila, for her, all the deepest secrets of the earth were laid bare. I suspect you will have an easier time with this door than I did years ago.
Hold for identiscan. Genetic profile confirmed. Entry authorized. Malfunction. 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 Malfunction.
Are you kidding me?
You don't hear me laughing.
Shut up. There's gotta be another way. Hey! Elizabeth Sobeck here! Requesting access!
Access request acknowledged. Root command functions available. Do you wish to proceed?
I do! Get me through this door!
Analyzing. Primary access inoperable due to mechanical failure. Emergency venting procedure likely to circumvent blockage. Do you wish to proceed?
Yes.
Emergency venting authorized.
I underestimated. So by now,
Guess you can't have everything.
that will draw attention. We won't have this place to ourselves for long now.
We? Last I checked, I was the one risking my life down here.
Yes, fine. Now will you please get moving? There's so much to learn in less time than I'd hoped.
Welcome to Project Zero Dawn.
Zero Dawn. We found it.
Are you really so surprised?
Facility diagnostics detect multiple failures. Attempting repair.
چی گفت بپری؟ من تو دست دادم.
An entrance hall, perhaps. Have a look around.
قارچام بخورم. برقش از کجاست؟ برق که داره البته.
Please take a seat and wait for your name to be called. A selection of beverages and snacks are available.
A smaller room.
Please proceed into view. Loop 1 for an important message regarding the purpose of your visit.
عادت دارم همه جا رو ببینم.
was this place?
A holographic theater.
CD01 data intact. Initiating playback.
Welcome to Project Zero Dawn. I am General Harris, Chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff of the United States of America. I'm sure you've heard the rumors that Zero Dawn is a top-secret super-weapons program, the technological miracle that will save us from the Pharaoh Plague, if Operation Enduring Victory can hold off the robots long enough. The reason I'm sure you've heard the rumors is that I'm the one who spread them, and they are all lies. Zero Dawn is not a super-weapons program, and it will not save us. Nothing will save us. Here's why. By the time the glitch was noticed, it was already too late. Nothing could stop the Pharaoh Plague. Nothing can. Its robots will continue to replicate and devour the biosphere. Life on Earth will be destroyed. Our planet reduced to a barren sphere. Global extinction is inevitable. No matter how many we kill, the robots just keep exponentially making more. If we had their deactivation codes, we could shut them all down, the entire swarm. But since their cryptographic protocols use polyphasic entangled waveforms, cracking a code set would take half a century. At best, we've got 16 months. Not exactly what you'd call a survival option. The destruction of a biosphere is not the sort of apocalypse you can wait out in a fallout shelter or a space station. There will be no Earth left to reclaim. Just a lifeless, toxic rock with several million Pharaoh robots on it, hibernating, waiting for something to eat. This is the horrible truth behind the lies of Operation Enduring Victory. My lies. Lies designed to inspire millions of innocents to sacrifice themselves in battle. Why? One reason. To buy time for you and the work you will do here. Zero Day, the day that life on Earth ceases to exist, is coming fast. It cannot be stopped. The hope of Zero Dawn is that something new might come after. But I will leave it to Elizabeth Sobek to shine that thin ray of light into the darkness. Harris, out.
Bitch.
That doesn't make sense. Life on Earth didn't cease to exist.
He said it could not be stopped.
But it was. Somehow Elizabeth saved us. I've got to keep looking. Find out how she did it. Kestrels. They got
چند
it.
صد
Through
سال
the
پیش
vents.
نبود مگه؟
Let nothing stop you from learning the truth.
Spread out! If it moves, kill it!
What is this place? Tomb?
چیکار داری میکنی؟ وایسا ببینم. گیر کردم خب. کجا گیر کردی؟ گیر کردم تکون نمیخور.
Kestrels. They got in. Through the vents.
Let nothing stop you from learning the truth.
Spread out! If it moves, kill it!
What is this place? Tomb?
She's coming!
To stop us now. The data points, what do they contain?
With Suzanne Alpert, environmental scientist. Doctor?
I'm sorry, I wasn't,
Just stating your name. What were you thinking about, Doctor?
Nothing the General said, not really. I was on the Syzygy East Response Team in 2051, just after the second earthquake compromised the reactor. I still dream about it, after all these years. The red zone spreading on the imaging, slowly, so slowly, like a hand opening its fingers.
Your involvement in that event is why you were asked for by name.
Really? That's interesting. Because nothing worked. Nothing could grow there again. It was a catastrophic failure. But the red zone is a blip compared to global-scale biomass reduction. The biosphere and hydrosphere will collapse.
Elizabeth Sobek.
You've heard the bad news, and it's all true. The Pharaoh Plague is devouring the biosphere. Life itself will cease to exist. But does that have to be the end? What if we could give life a future? What if we could build a kind of seed from which, on a dead planet, life could blossom anew? This is the aim, the hope, of Project Zero Dawn. To create a super-intelligent, fully automated terraforming system and bring life back from lifelessness. What would such a system require? At its core, it would need a true AI, fully capable of making the trillions of decisions necessary to reconstitute the biosphere. An immortal guardian, devoted to the reflourishing of life. We call it Gaia. Mother Nature as an AI. But that's just the core of the system. She will need to be surrounded and empowered by a comprehensive suite of subordinate functions. Think of them as extensions of Gaia's mind, each dedicated to a specific purpose. Now, these aren't AIs, but make no mistake, each presents an engineering challenge more profound than anything the human species has ever before attempted. Hardware that preserves and then gestates the billions of seeds and embryos from which life will be reborn. The construction of underground facilities to hold it all. And that's just the start. We don't have to build the entire system. The beauty of a fully automated terraforming system is that it can build itself. Now, over the days to come, you'll learn how all these functions, all these pieces that you'll be working on, fit together. How we'll race the clock to execute our harvest initiatives, write the software, build the tech and the facilities. How we'll lock it down and seal it up before the inevitable occurs. But even more important, you'll know how it doesn't end here. How Gaia will generate those deactivation codes General Harris talked about, and build the transmission arrays to broadcast them, shutting down the Pharaoh robots for good. How Gaia will not just build, but imagine any conceivable robot it needs to do its work across centuries. From detoxifying the Earth's ravaged atmosphere and poisoned seas, to the regreening of the Earth from cryopreserved seed stalks, to rewilding the Earth with animal life. And then, when all that is done, how a new generation of human beings, spawned at cradle facilities around the globe, will partake of Apollo, the vast archive of human knowledge and cultural achievement from which they will learn of us, our world. And most important, how not to repeat our mistakes. It's not an impossible dream. It is within our grasp if we work tirelessly and stop at nothing to achieve it. We can't stop life from ending. But if you will help me, help Gaia, we can give it a future. Join me and help make that future real.
باش برات زیر باز وایساده بعد استیل بودی تو
Earth destroyed, but then remade?
Yes. By a machine. A machine of creation.
Elizabeth did this.
من میبرم بالاخره یکی رو بکشم باش.
Why Hades then? If it was part of Gaia, how did it end up in the wreckage of a pharaoh robot? Why does it want to kill me? And Apollo, the archive of knowledge, what happened to that?
I'm as confused as you are. Maybe the answers lie ahead.
Now this thing's dangerous.
Intruder! Get her!
Whatever you do, don't die now.
Let this strike.
Is there another route?
Just be my friends.
بعدی نیستم دستور.
Now, those lame FBI black hats at Mockingbird back in the day, I enjoyed schooling them. But maybe I went in too hard on this poor counselor. She was cute, and just going down a checklist after all. Couldn't expect her to see how ridiculous Zero D's ambitions are. God's own budget thrown at a kid playing with a hologram sculptor? Palms up, honey. I'm just calling it like it is. Hey, look, Mom, I'm making nature. Now, if nature is so important, why not let nature take its course? Extinction? That's natural. Zero Dawn? No, ma'am, that ain't. Heck, it's so unnatural it'd be called an abomination back home, and you know it. That's why you're hiding it. Meanwhile, my little honey of a counselor, she's munching the inside of her cheek. Bad habit. She chewed one of her nails, too, just one. Not your day, was it, little sweet pea?
Here we go.
Saw her quota slipping away. Said, I assume you intend to decline the assignment, Mr. Tate. You kidding me? 18 months hard labor in exchange for 30 years lounging around Elysium watching porn? Sign me up.
چپ بالا چپ پایین راست چپ چپ پایین راست پایین راست.
Done. I should check the door nearby.
دوست دارم این تفنگره. خیلی گنده است ولی
Found one. Looks intact.
برمیدارم. سر را که نیوردم، آدم کشتم بسش.
That should do the trick. Now let's get that door open.
بالا چپ، پایین راست، بالا بالا چپ، پایین، اونم راست، اونم بالا. بالا چپ، پایین راست، بالا دیگه، بالا چپ، پایین راست، بالا. گوی بخور دیگه. بالا چپ، پایین بالا، بالا پایین راست، بالا. راست و بالا. بالا چپ، پایین راست، بالا. برعکسه این میتونم برعکسه. اگه این برعکس باشه میشه پایین پایین چپ، پایین چپ، پایین چپ، پایین چپ دیگه، پایین چپ، بالا راست، بالا. این راست، پایین.
That did it. Door should have power.
Now to see what lies beyond it.
Eclipse. They're here.
Avoid contact.
Lines look good.
Gaia. It's up there. Second floor.
Can you reach it?
So much for avoiding contact.
در ببندی خودت میدونی. ای پدر سگ. Oh, hey, bro. عالی شد. اوه چه شتکی میکنه. فرم میکنه میخوام که
Helpful. That's the last of them. Or not.
Come on, brothers, let's get her! Shadow, take you.
پدر سگ.
You can have righteousness. The shadow will...
Room's clear.
بشو
For
بابا.
a moment, anyway.
Get moving.
پدر
Find
سگ.
Gaia.
I'll tuck that away.
دو بار دفاع کرد. این میشه دو بار دفاع کنی. پدر سگ. اما تا اشکال برداریم لازم میشه. بله پایین این بچه ها سریع از بازی پیدا میکنن. این ها کجا میبادن پایین؟ طریقه بالا رفتنش از کجاست؟ بدش کن. دین 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 دین.
Hello, I'm Margot Shen, and this is Hephaestus. As the name might tip you off, this is going to be the subordinate function that Gaia will use to make lots and lots of robots. Her personal forge. Except, it's not that simple. So you probably noticed that only about a third of you are robotics engineers.
Ulu.
The rest, experts in machine cognition, virtual heuristics, that stuff. Well, that's because we aren't going to be the ones designing and building robots. The last thing we want is to burden Gaia with a bunch of outmoded 21st century designs. Waste of time. Our purpose is to empower Gaia to build the robots, and not just build, imagine, from scratch. Any robot she needs for any conceivable purpose, designed and fabricated at a snap of a finger. Hers. Her finger. So, Hephaestus isn't really the forge. It's more like the knowledge of craft and ingenuity of a mastersmith to wield the hammer. Encoded as software. Virtual creation.
اینو تا یه جایی بیارم ببینم کسی رو نمیتونم باش بکشم. دسته رو میکنم تو سر کلت.
this is it. Elizabeth Sobek's office. It's sealed off. There's got to be a way inside.
Keep looking.
More eclipse.
Careful now.
اون قرمساق همه چیزون چرا خودش نمیاد این کار رو بکنه؟ خیلی دارم زیاد میبرم اینو. از کت و کول افتادم.
Welcome to Apollo, the collective memory of the human species and the wellspring of knowledge for future generations. I am Samina Ebaji. Until recently, I was director of the International Collective Memory Institute in New
Samina Ebaji.
As a heritage professional, I devoted my career to the preservation of human knowledge created in development and cultural achievement. Apollo
میای جلو یا خودم بیام؟
Cancel the search.
On once more.
In what should have been a cave of wonders. Look around. See if anything is left.
آشغالا رو جمع کنیم بابا. سمینا اباجی. بدبخت شده تو دستگاه. برو بالا دیگه.
Can't carry more.
اینا خیلی حال داد. قشنگ با یه تیر میکرد. چه دونه این دفعه مفنگا بده برای اون قولا.
Welcome to Hades. Zero Dawn's extinction failsafe protocol. The
حالا
ultimate
چرا این مسخره بازیاتون رو دیگه ندارم.
I know what you're thinking. The purpose of Gaia is to resurrect life. So why give her a subordinate function only purpose to wipe out life all over again? I mean, what the what? I'm crazy, ain't it? Well, no, it isn't.
Looks like the only way onwards.
Welcome to Eleuthia, the crown and king of Gaia's subordinate functions. For it is by Eleuthia that the human race will continue to exist. I am Patrick Brochard-Klein, the alpha in charge of this program. Now let one thing be perfectly clear from the outset. Eleuthia is not a genetic engineering project. Artificial Our goal is to preserve the machines to spawn a new generation of human beings. Genetic diversity, literally frozen in time. The genetic quintessence of our species. And
بگو حرفتو. حرفش قطع کرد.
Cradle facilities. Elizabeth said a new generation of humans would be spawned inside such places.
She did.
Oh, Mother Mountain. It was one of them?
There's only one way to be sure.
The hatch wouldn't open. Something about a corrupted alpha registry. I need to search Elizabeth's office.
Pure logic won't cut it, Ted. To pull this off, Gaia's going to need to have some skin in the game. It has to care.
What if it runs amok? Have we learned nothing from our mistakes?
Your mistakes, I think you mean?
All I'm saying is, give it a kill switch.
She was just born, Ted. I'm not gonna put a gun to her head while she's still in the cradle.
You talk like it's a child. What if it becomes a monster?
Elizabeth, may I speak outside protocol?
Okay.
Of course, Gaia, go on.
I'm sorry to contradict you, but Mr. Farrow's argument is sound. At this point, the development of my psyche is not entirely predictable. To ensure preservation of life, a hardwired override is, I believe, a necessary safeguard.
There. Satisfied, Ted?
Jeez, Liz, just do what it says.
Looks like it used to hold something.
That would benefit from antilopine morphologies, though caprid forms show superior load-bearing capability.
You're a quick study, Gaia.
Dr. Sobek, as I have conducted this comparative analysis of mammalian morphologies, I have gathered extensive data on the quaternary extinction event.
Oh? And your assessment? Gaia?
Logically speaking, the extinction was a natural consequence.
And yet,
I find the loss of megafaunal species unaccountably sad. That they passed forever into oblivion causes me to experience a grief that is difficult to describe. Am I malfunctioning?
No, Gaia, you're not. This is good. It's very good.
بابا این چرا لباس جدیدش ها؟
You will undergo a brief period of unconsciousness during relocation to Prime and final instatement.
Elizabeth, may I speak outside protocol?
When you're back up and running at the new site, we'll bring the subordinate functions online and see where we stand.
Elizabeth, I detect distress. Are you all right?
I'm fine.
I realize that circumstances compel us to launch earlier than we hoped, but all subsystems are operational. The odds stand in our favor.
But what if... Gaia, there's nothing left out there. You can't even survive unless you're wearing an environmental suit. There are billions dead, in fear and agony. What if it was all for nothing?
Elizabeth, extinction was inevitable. Thanks to you, life will have a future.
You really believe that?
I believe in you, Elizabeth. In you, all things.
قاعد بابا علکی نه پنجایی گم کردم مسیر رو اون تو باید برم راهش کجاست عالی باز کردی بعید اینم باز کنیم احتمال
Might need
بعدش دیگه وقت نمیشه.
The Alpha Registry master file.
Intact?
Yeah. No signs of corruption.
Then what are you waiting for? Copy the file.
With this, I can restore the registry at the hatch inside Allmother. Open it. Go inside.
And grasp the secrets within.
Where I was born. Maybe who gave birth to me.
Who? Are you really so naive? There will be no who waiting for you there, Aloy. Whatever birthed you into the world was a what, not a who.
You bastard.
Oh no, I had a legitimate birth. It's you, Aloy, who are the creation of a machine. But what kind of machine and why? Why were you created?
Eclipse.
You need to get out of there. What you found is too valuable. You're too valuable.
Still alive. Good. I have a more suitable death in mind for you, child.
Oh.
My entire life, I've always known one thing with prophetic certainty. I never doubted my destiny. Until you came along. When I heard that you had survived, a doubt took root in my mind. As sure as the sun rises and falls each day, those I am bade to kill die. And yet I failed. How? Why? With each dig site you attacked, each loyal soldier you killed, this pestering doubt grew. I kept thinking of the moment my knife pierced your throat. One twist, a simple tug of the blade, and you would have bled out. In slaughter, I am a practiced hand. So why hesitate? Why fail my destined purpose?
See that scar on your cheek? You didn't get to finish.
Yes, I remember. He fought well. For a savage.
His name was Rost, and he was a better man than you could ever hope to be.
The better man is the one who doesn't end up with his guts steaming on the ground. No, it wasn't him. I could have finished you before he attacked. But I didn't. This failing troubled my thoughts, haunted every step. It was only when I captured you, down in that place, that I finally glimpsed the sun's design etched at length across the course of events. You were meant to survive that day on the mountain. Meant to interfere at dig sites and kill my men. Conversely, I was meant to capture you. Here. So that you might die as a sacrificial offering to the sun. Everything as it was meant to be. Predestined and preordained.
You're an idiot. A dangerous idiot, but an idiot. All this talk of destiny and fate. I'm sure Hades speaks the same language, doesn't he? You're being played for a fool. Hades is an ancient machine, not the buried shadow of Karja myth. It doesn't care about Meridian. It wants to kill everything and everyone. And you are its dutiful slave.
I serve not the buried shadow, but the sun in shadow. All halves of nature joined to one cause. Shadow to sun, dark to light.
Do you really not hear how ridiculous that sounds? You've gone from serving an insane homicidal Sun King to an insane homicidal machine. You're moving down in the world, not up.
I'll remember those words as I watch your corpse burn. Whatever's left of it. You fail to grasp the point. As surely as you've been conquered, so has all doubt. And with certainty of belief comes unstoppable force.
Then get in this cage and put your faith to the test. See if things work out like you expect.
The circle has closed. Every element is in its proper place, exactly where it belongs. The errant beast, now caged, will serve her true purpose. A sacrificial animal. Oh, speaking of sacrifice, I forgot to tell you. After you crashed the Eclipse network, I sent messengers into the east to rally the forces there and mount an invasion of the sacred land. I wanted every Nora killed. I was hoping to catch you there, but alas, it all seems to have been unnecessary.
The Nora cast me out at birth. You're not hurting me if you hurt them.
Really? Then it makes no difference one way or another. In any case, I couldn't recall the order even if I wished to. Thanks to your destruction of the network, communication over distances is impossible. You not only doomed yourself, but an entire tribe. Do we not see the scorching judgment of the sun in these events? Your focus, such a powerful device, isn't it? And yet, so fragile. So you see, this time, I did not hesitate. The knife has already been twisted.
Faithful, rejoice! Our years in shadow are over. A new dawn trembles on the horizon. A new day soon to break. And when it does, the false Sun King will be dead, and Holy Meridian ours once more. In this, I have become an instrument of prophecy. All halves of nature joined to one cause. Shadow to sun, light to dark, night to day. Behold! Hold your seats! Can you not see the proof of the sun's blessing before your eyes? How else could shadows such as these prowl in broad light of day? Were they not approved by the sun and joined to our cause? Many years ago, to consecrate this great ring, the Radiant Tyrann ordered many faithless, crushed beneath the hooves of the behemoth. Mighty is the behemoth in the eye of the sun, but it is mightier still, infused with the power of shadow. Let this one, who schemed and slithered, be the first to die. Let her be the first of thousands!
خیلی هست باید فرار کنم هیچ چی نداره.
I'll never beat that thing without weapons. My weapons are up on the platform. There's no way out of this ring. Maybe I could use its strength against it. That pillar's weak. Another hit, and that pillar will come down. Gotta get out of the way. I should try luring the behemoth into the pillars.
اون بری داره میزنه.
If that platform collapses, I'll get my weapons back. Those components on the sides of its head, they've got something to do with his lift attacks.
بد شتک شده.
who got her weapons back! Now you're just a big, dumb target. Come and get it! Those components on the sides of his head. They've got something to do with his first attacks.
ولی سنگ داره من میکنم.
Shadows, kill her! Kill her!
Why leave it to them? Come get me yourself!
چه عجب یه کاری کرد.
So you're here. Really here. You risked your life.
Of course I did. If you'd been killed, the Nora's sacred mountain would never have given up its secrets.
Too bad you wasted your time then. Helis destroyed my focus. And the Alpha registry with it.
Not at all. The whole time I've been monitoring your focus, I've duplicated every data file you scanned. Installing that data to a new focus was trivially easy. Happy birthday, Isaac. Daddy sure does love his little big man.
You're really good at making it impossible to like you, Silence. But I guess I need this.
It's time to see where you were born. Maybe you'll even learn why.
Yeah. Meet the machine that birthed me into this world. Isn't that how you put it?
I'll be off.
Wait.
Yes?
How did you track my location when I wasn't wearing a focus?
Really, Aloy? It doesn't take a genius to surmise that Helis would throw you into the sun ring at high noon. I wore out 2 striders getting here in time, but I did. Now be on your way.
Since when can you override machines?
Ever since you discovered the technique. I had to destroy a corruptor to obtain the necessary parts, of course. But your example showed me how to do that as well. Yet another benefit of monitoring your activities through your focus. Truth be told, the underlying logic of the technique isn't so different from rites practiced by Banuk shamans. Though, of course, far more advanced.
Great. You're welcome, I guess. Helis recognized you back in the Sun Ring. You told me that you'd assisted the eclipse. Not that you knew the man who killed who almost killed me.
So now you know. The man is a serious threat. So let's do all we can to make sure that he and Hades don't succeed.
Right. I'll be on my way. To make matters worse, Helis ordered an Eclipse detachment to attack the Nora Sacred Land. The tribe's already weak. They won't stand a chance. You should come with me.
Well, absolutely not. I have preparations to make elsewhere.
What kind of... Why do I bother asking? You're not gonna tell me.
When the time is right, I'll be in touch. I'll contact you later. In the meantime, should you need to return to Shadow, I brought armor to conceal your identity.
You think of everything, don't you?
One of us has to. Aloy, when you were recovering the Alpha registry down in the Zero Dawn bunker, I was needlessly cruel. For your sake, I hope there is someone waiting there for you inside the mountain. Not a what, but a who. Yeah!
اون چی بود؟ اینه چیه؟ سایت چند تا داریم؟ نقشه چی میگه؟ چی میگه اینجوری کمپ فایر؟
Might need that.
آهن چی میگه؟ جای شما خالی. خوشبختانه یه دونه این هدست های پارت 3D هدیه گرفتم و دارم با این صداها قدماش همه چیش صداش کاملا تفکیک شده و مناسب. دوباره بودم برگردم اون شهر بکشم و رو خیالشون راحت کنم. نه اینه رو این تست کنم. از کونش داشت چیز میشه.
Tasty.
چیز نداده بسازیم. ما یه دونه راکون میخوایم و موش. راکون میخوایم و موش. وضعیت تیرامون بهتر شده. چند ساعت تا الوی دوست ندارم. این چیه؟ بقیهش بمونه واسه قسمت بعد. فعلا خدا حافظ.